Got a question for you guys. And this is just the folk who just like sports, not a particular sport, but just sports. And I guess I can say those who actually just really follow basketball. Why do LeBron James fans, I'm going to call them fanboys, fanboys, fangirls of LeBron, why do y'all get your panties in a bunch when you just mention his name and you most likely will insinuate, I think that a person is come to a conclusion that someone is saying something negative about him or his offspring. I put a post on Facebook yesterday in a North Carolina Tar Heel group. And Seth Tremble is projected by ESPN in the top 100 as the 98th pick in the upcoming NBA draft. And I wanted to compare who I thought that had some name recognition, that's already playing in the NBA and with comparable size, position. And I used Bronny James as a comparison. He was selected 55th pick in the second round of the NBA draft last year. Seth is projected 98th pick. Seth is what, 6'3"? LeBronny is about 6'1", 210, and Seth 200 pounds. They both play, point guard, shooting guard. So I'm not getting into the politics or nepotism why LeBron and Bronny James got into the NBA. That was not my intention. It was just compare, is that a really fair comparison where Seth should be, which I think it is, 98th pick, or should he be a little better than that? Because LeBron James' son, Bronny James, definitely got a really good pick. And I was just comparing the two. And I heard my southern accent come out when I said two. And then the first comment, now this is getting a lot of, chatter, a couple of shares, but tons of chatter, tons of likes, but tons of chatter. But the very first one was just got some guy named Edward. Why I'm got to bring his kid into the equation, and this is a North Carolina group, and I'm thinking, that's your first thought, your first go-to? I didn't say one thing negative about Bronny James. I just said he was selected in the second round, 55th pick, and Seth is projected 98th pick. And that's the first, and he's like there's others that chime in like him, but mostly it's him. But everybody else, a lot of them, again, didn't read what I was trying to get at, the comparison. But they just said, LeBron shouldn't be there, nepotism, his dad there, blah, blah. I wasn't trying to go there. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a Bronny fan. I'm a Laker fan. I think we could have done better with that pick. I really do. Someone that, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But the fact is, I was doing just a comparison of the two skill sets. There was one guy, he gave me a really good fan base, a fan analysis that Bronny is a better shooter, but overall, Seth is better defender, better slasher, better rebounder. And so he gave a really good, unbiased analysis. Why do you got to come to LeBron James' son's defense? Why are you walking around scathing like Kane and Kung Fu, walking the earth, need to defend anything about the James legacy? Why, LeBron James? Why? What is wrong with these people? These people it's like a cult. LeBron James has really cultivated a cult that's out there in the ethos And you can't say one thing without everyone's coming to that conclusion that you're going, all right, you're saying something negative about LeBron or Bronny. Then I just said, let me see what this guy looked like on his profile. He's up and down telling how great LeBron James is, how bad how much better he is than Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul. Kobe's gone, and he's better. Kobe Bryant. Now I know I'm digressing now. Kobe and LeBron. Yes, longevity. If you are a fan of longevity, the greatest career. Yes, LeBron James had the greatest career of all time, probably of any sport. All sports combined. But results, meaningful results, you play for championships. You don't play to play how to Methuselah's age. You don't play, I can still play as I did when I was 16 years old, and here I am, 155. You don't care. But again, apparently there will be a fan base that looks for that. Crazy. Since I've been playing sports from day one, I always wanted to be able to win championships. I play to win championships. I don't play to individual accolades. I want to win championships. That's what I want to do. The more the better. I'm just greedy like that. I'm just freaking greedy. I want to win championships. I don't care. I want to win championships. I don't want to play until I fall over. I want to be able to win when I'm done. I want to look at my, resume and say, my gosh. Like MJ, Michael Jordan, my gosh. I like Michael, but I wasn't a Michael fan like a lot of the Carolina fans are, and most people. I'm a James Worthy dog. I'm James Worthy till I die, period. But I never really followed the Bulls when he was playing in his prime. But man, I see why ESPN went crazy over Michael Jordan. I go to YouTube, I go to any sports page, and you look up his stats. My gosh, MJ? Then you look at the testimony of players he played with, players after him, the testimony, individual testimony of people, other players who are in the Hall of Fame, talking about Michael Jordan. And they most of them praise LeBron too because of his longevity and what he's able to do at his age. But no one's ever talked about that was feared of playing against LeBron James. Mike Jordan, oh my gosh. People said, don't get him pissed off. Then, young buck come in, what you got, James? What you got, Jordan? What you got? And then somebody said, did you say something, Michael Jordan? He said, yeah, man, I shouldn't say anything to him. You woke him up. Michael Jordan was different. Kobe Bryant was made from the same mold that Mike came from. Killers. It was about killing someone. Seeing them down, putting your foot on their throat. That's what Kobe and MJ was about. And they both participated in the slam dunk contest, but did the King James, the self-proclaimed King James? So I know I digress. See, this is what I didn't mean to get that way. I wasn't talking about Bronny James and Seth Tremble and the comparison of the two. But these idiots got me that way. So now I got to walk on eggshells when I just want to try to do a simple comparison. I just bring up, LaFlop. All right, I got to take my dog out. Oh my gosh. I'm J Mac Sport 24/7. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Please share the channel and definitely give me a like. The more likes, the better. If you got this far, give me a like. Appreciate you. Talk to you later.